Hey, friends, and welcome to another wholly hopeful and slightly hilarious, possibly, Faith and Focus. I'm your host, Dr. Layne McDonald, a filmmaker, musician, creative pastor, and lifelong learner, and a creative mess in the hands of a very good God. And today we're talking to all Christian artists out there. You know who you are. And if your hands have ever been covered in acrylic paint, pixels, glue, melody lines, camera straps, a half-written poem, this one's for you. Whether you're editing videos on your phone or shooting on a red camera, designing digital parables, or humming worship songs in your basement studio, this isn't just a calling, it's your commission. And that's what we want to invest in. We want to invest in your commission. So here is the honest truth. Most people won't ever tell you. It's hard, it's brutal. It's not about your art. Yeah, I said it. And don't throw your paintbrush or your instrument or your camera at me yet. Hear me out. Your art is beautiful. Your song, your film, your photos, they do matter. But what really transforms people is the relationship that comes after someone encounters your work, either with you or with God. Your art is a doorway, but your heart is what gives the invitation. So think about it. When Jesus told parables, he didn't use seminary language, all right? He used fishing nets, sheep, stories about coins, and suns, and soil. Stories that anyone could understand, because Jesus wasn't trying to be impressive. He was trying to be invitational. Does that make sense? So if you're wondering how to start making a kingdom impact, let me give you 5 quick ideas that anyone could start today, like right now, while you're still in your gym shorts or your pajamas. Number 1, use what's in your hands. No studio, no problem. Got a smartphone? Congratulations. You've probably heard this before. You're holding more computer power than NASA had when they landed on the moon. It's called good old school schooling, math, and science. But you got this in your pocket now, so use it. Film short reels, record voice memos, take portraits, capture the sunrise, edit with free apps for video and everything else, no matter what art you do. CapCut is great for video. Canva is great for graphic design. DaVinci Resolve is great. It's a higher level editing thing that's free. Lightroom Mobile is great for design too. Most of these are free because the Lord is generous. And so are tech startups that want your loyalty. All right? So free design tools. So here's some free design ones. Canva, I already talked about. Photopea. That one's been around for a while. Photopea, P-E-A, all one word. Photopea, Krita, Canva. Free music creation. And you can go to any of the major platforms and see that I know what I'm talking about. Okay? BandLab, Audacity. You can get instrument sounds online pretty easily. You can study a lot of this online. You can go to college on YouTube. Even your phone's voice memos, if you're trying to figure out a link, like a worship song, if you're vibing in the spirit, record on your voice memos. Use what's in your pocket. And remember, the goal is not perfection. The goal is presence, being present. That's number 1. Number 2, make art that sparks conversations. Evangelism doesn't have to be awkward. You don't have to be that awkward person. I'm just trying to be honest. You don't have to wrap the gospel in neon fonts and all caps Bible verses over a stock photo of a mountain. We've all seen it. We've all been there. We've probably all done it. This shot reminds me that even in a mess, God still shows up. Been there? Boom. You just opened the doorway to grace. And here's the key. Ask questions. Don't post answers. Ask questions. Get the conversation started. Art that asks, quote, have you ever felt like this? Right? Will get way more engagement than art that shouts, here's what you should believe. Right? Art that asks questions and invites people into the conversation. All right? So that's really what you're doing. Number 2, make art that sparks conversations. Let the conversation go. Be a part of the conversation. Don't have the answer ready to give them a zinger, right? And then number 3, let people into your process. So don't just post a final masterpiece, music, a film, art, whatever you may have. Post the mess ups, the behind the scenes, the crying in your car voice note, the voice cracked during the 3rd take of your worship song, the camera falling off the tripod, the pencils puncturing through the paper, the burning of your art. Let people see the humanity behind the holiness. And then people don't connect with polished, they connect with real. I do make some edits in here. I do make mistakes. I'm not reading this right off the cuff. I have to pause the camera occasionally and think about, well, what am I going to say? But I want to be real with you. But make eye contact. Be real. Be present. Right? Don't let people just see the polish. Let them see the mess. Use your captions like devotionals. Right? So what do I mean by that? This one's actually really simple. Every post, photo, beat, or doodle, pair it with a short 1 to 2 sentence reflection. Something vulnerable, something honest. I'll give you an example. Quote, I was scared to post this, but God keeps reminding me that fear has a muzzle and he has the mic. Unquote. Mic drop. You don't need a full sermon. You just need a seed. Let the Holy Spirit do the watering, okay? Let the Holy Spirit do all the other stuff. You cannot convince people. You cannot change people's hearts on social media. You are not the Holy Spirit, neither am I. So your art is a way of an invitation and a conversation. And you'll hear me say this multiple times on this podcast. It's a conversation, right? Number 5, go where people already are. And I'm not saying you need to go full TikTok star with choreographed Bible study, human video kind of things from the 1990s, although I might watch that at least once. But don't just post in Christian spaces. God called us to be the salt of the world, not a seasoning on the spice rack. You got to go where there is no seasoning. Post in art forms, music collab groups, music collectives, Reddit, Tumblr, all the dark places of the internet. Post Jesus. Where faith isn't the main topic, don't be preaching. Just be present. Your kindness, your consistency, your excellence, your love, your generosity, your grace, that is your evangelism online, right? Not posting something to judge someone for it. Posting stuff that uplifts people is a huge game changer on social media. So, just finishing up here on this first podcast, and thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe, share it with another artist. I'd love to hear your comments. So here's your challenge this week. And yes, I'm talking about homework. Don't overthink the art, right? Don't underestimate the spirit either. And share one piece of creativity with a story attached and watch what God does with it. All right? You're not just a Christian who makes art. You are an artist on a mission. You are a bridge builder, a truth teller. At the end of the day, you're a holy spark in a burned out world. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're an ember that needs to burn bright. All right? And if no one tells you or has told you lately, the world needs what you carry. You know, it needs your art. It also needs the weight of the world that you carry. It needs to hear your scars. Jesus didn't come back after dying and raised from the dead and say, "Oh, look at me." He held out his hands and he said, "Feel my scars, see my scars, know my story." That's what people need to know, right? Your art opens the door. All right? So I'm Dr. Layne McDonald. This is Faith in Focus, and your creativity just became your calling card for the kingdom. Until next time, God bless and keep creating.